Hey, greetings, salutations, and good morning. It is The Drive. Devin, Dixon, Tara Atkin pushing all the buttons, and a way too pumped up Paulie Ratliff this morning.
Seriously.
I mean, that song just hit. Like you notice you're the only one jamming to it. That was your selection, I'm assuming.
It was. It was an anthem back in my college days.
An anthem.
An anthem. A
Some
foam
of that house
foam
music
party,
from Beta Sigma Pi Hole.
paint party anthem. Absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. We are live in St. George on 99.5, 95.3, coming at you Cedar City on 93.1 or 1400 AM in Parowan. Of course, always on our mobile app, our website, thefansportsnetwork.com, and streaming the show if you are getting into the office on a Tuesday. Feels like a Monday. Hope you had a great President's Day weekend. St. George was hopping over the weekend, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Oh, it was crazy.
Did you try to get reservations at any point this weekend? No.
No.
No, I knew it was going to be crazy, so I stayed in my house.
Yeah. Yeah. That's same here. Just breakfast. Did one breakfast over the weekend.
Yeah, I went to Cracker Barrel with my parents on
Saturday morning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cracker Barrel. Haven't been to
Cracker
Cracker Barrel
Barrel,
for a while. Living it up.
Yeah, that's right. A little Southern cooking for the Virginia folks.
Yeah, there's a new cafe, Liberty Cafe. Have you heard of that?
I have. It's on Dixie
Yeah,
Drive,
yeah.
like by that new Fizz.
Yep.
Or, yeah.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Yeah.
I've been there 3 times now.
You like it?
Well, yeah. I mean, I just thought it's not on the beaten track. It's tucked back in there a little bit. I figured we could get in and out and not have to wait 45 minutes for brunch on Sunday.
Right.
And I was right. I had my steamy pile of hash browns, eggs, bacon, ham,
All right.
gravy.
What was that
I was going
thing?
to say, I thought you liked biscuits and gravy.
I do.
He does.
Oh, I do. Oh, yeah.
What was that thing we got up in Richfield for the state baseball tournament or a football state championship? That mound thing, you remember that?
Nope.
It was at that one diner that we stayed with your. I can't remember who we stayed with, but he told us to go there, and it was just a bunch of hash browns, eggs, sausage, ham, bacon, all piled on top of each other.
Yeah.
Remember we got that? It was like the best breakfast I'd had in like the last 5 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we got to find an itinerary.
I don't know how close it is to Ogden,
Just
though.
note to self, if you ever want to make Paul happy,
Yeah, it's called the
find
Mound.
a really good breakfast joint.
That's right.
And it'll be the best breakfast he's had in a month of Sundays.
That's right.
It was a President's Day weekend. It's Parade of Homes. There was soccer tournaments going on. I'm racing. Believe it or not, my daughter has a soccer tournament right at 9 o'clock this morning.
Wow.
We didn't play all weekend. We were in Vegas 2 weeks ago. We're going to Vegas to another tournament this weekend. But it seemed like everybody else was playing soccer this weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
the fields
poppin'.
locally were packed.
Yeah, it was popping. Man, oh man. I needed 2 days off to voice the vocal cords too, because we've got a very, very busy week this week.
That's right.
Not that last week wasn't busy for us with the show in the morning and then game after game after game after game. What did we do? Four games in 5 nights last week?
Sounds right.
Yeah.
Two Utah Tech games. How about those Utah Tech Trailblazers?
Oh, yeah.
We're going to get into the state tournament, and we're going to be taking off today. We're going to be up in Ogden all week long. We're heading up a little bit later on today. 9:30, the first game tomorrow morning. We'll go through the matchups. We'll go through the bracket. We'll get predictions. Paulie's predictions sure to go wrong. We'll get a bunch of things for you on the high school tournament. But how about Utah Tech? This was, sometimes you can overhype something. Sometimes you get so excited about a movie or a new restaurant or a new player on your favorite team, and you can be disappointed. Mm-hmm. But this last homestand was hyped, probably as much as I've ever seen Utah Tech basketball hyped, ever. It's in the D1 era, for sure.
Yeah. Yep.
Probably right up there with some of their JUCO national championship contending teams back in the day. This town was kind of popping and buzzing about Utah Tech basketball. Everybody on campus was hyping it. Everybody was getting excited about it. They were posting on social. I saw so many different people at the Burns Arena over that homestand. And you know what? They didn't disappoint. They did not disappoint. Everybody is said it helps to have a winner. That
Yes.
and more fans will come when you're winning.
Yes.
And Utah Tech men's basketball is winning, and they have moved up to second in the West, the WAC in home attendance. Second,
Wow.
behind only Cal Baptist.
It's impressive.
Okay.
So that is good news because when you're hyping that this is the big homestand ever, and you've got, UVU coming in, and you've got, of course, the Cal Baptist Lancers and UT Arlington, all the top 3 teams around you when you were in the top 4 going into that homestand, you had to do something pretty special, and the Trailblazers did. They swept that homestand. They beat Cal Baptist on Saturday night by 5 points, 70-65. It was kind of a defensive war. Both teams, nobody could throw it in the ocean early. But then the Blazers got it going. And we got some highlights. Late in the game, you're trying to steal this game. When you need a bucket, even though 5 different guys were in double figures and Ethan Potter only got a handful of shots, when you need a bucket, you want Ethan Potter to step up, and he did. Here's Rod Zundel on the call, ESPN Plus, from last Saturday night's win over Cal Baptist.
And to get it inside to Potter, working on the big fella Griman, reverse up and in. Oh, what a big time play by Ethan.
Yeah.
Paulie, you were in the command center, and I think you said to me at some point, it's like, this team is playing really good. Like, this team is playing really good, and I can't help, and I know I don't like doing this, but I can't help it because I really miss Madiba Owona.
Yeah.
Man, I just keep thinking if they had that one more elite on-ball defender, one more uber athletic wing, because they've got the most athletic team we've seen in a long time playing for John Judkins.
I would agree with that.
9-4 record. They are now tied atop the first place standings with Cal Baptist, who they beat head-to-head for the first time this season on Saturday night. It's good to be a Trailblazer fan on a Tuesday morning.
It really is. As far as the sweep goes, the UVU game, it was amazing. They had a 21-point lead at one time. It kind of whittled away towards the end, and they were able to hold them off. But I was a little bit skeptical of beating Cal Baptist just because the size of the Lancers.
It's a bad matchup.
It's a bad matchup, and Ethan Potter, is not going to have his greatest game against the size of Cal Baptist, and he still played really well. Had
11 points, 11 rebounds.
Had a double-double, so, a little off his season scoring average, but still did some work down there against those bigger bigs of CBU. But Noah Belonga, man, he was a godsend for this team in this game. The way he was knocking down threes, I mean, every time he was open, it seemed like you could already count the 3 points.
You know what I love about Noah right now? Noah
playing with a lot
Belonga,
of confidence.
rocking Route 66, number 66 on his chest. He's playing with a lot of confidence, but his shot selection has improved. I would categorize Noah Belonga as a chucker early in the season.
Volume shooter,
He was shooting threes, and he can hit them. But he was trying to shoot himself out of a slump in some games. And now he goes 7 out of 13 from the field, 4 out of 6 from 3.
That's the big stat.
Yeah, and the only kryptonite for him was he couldn't make a free throw.
Yeah,
but
3.
18 points, 8 rebounds in the 70-65 win.
But Dario Domingos' development has been something to watch over the last couple, really since the UVU road game where he played 10 minutes and scored 11 points. He's really become more and more of a factor in the lineup, playing more and more minutes. Again, 11 minutes against Cal Baptist, but 11 points. That's a point a minute for the big fella. And I'm not a math guy, but I can do that
You
math.
can do that math. Good job, buddy.
So he's 5 out of 10 from the field, 50% shooter. I mean, he's going to give you a lot of big screens, the biggest screens on the perimeter, like thundering screens that he sets out there.
He's demanding a double team right now.
Yeah. I mean, he is a great spell for Ethan Potter. I mean, he can just provide a solid transition and not a huge decrease in the level of play. I know Potter's a WAC player of the week multiple times and Dario's a bench player, but he has played some huge minutes for this team in this 6-game winning streak. You cannot undersell how big he's been.
No, I agree. I completely agree. Rod was calling him the freight train.
Yeah.
Ben was calling him the tractor trailer.
Yeah.
like you reminded
Kinda
me
like
of
the
Robert
Mack
the
truck.
tractor trailer. Yeah. He was demanding double teams.
Yeah.
Like usually Potter Potter's the only guy getting. They were double teaming the post with Domingos in there, and he was hook shotting it over him before the double team can get there. He was pump faking, going hard dribble drive, getting and ones. Like he was incredible. I mean, he's been instant offense. He's been instant energy. You know, sometimes there's guys that just feel like they bring a spark off the bench. And different nights it can be different guys. The last, I don't know, 3 weeks feels like it's been Dario Dominguez. You go back to when they swept those 2 games down in Texas.
Yeah.
You know, they've won 6 straight games now. 6 straight. I can't remember. It has been way too long. I think you have to go back to the Pac West days since we've had I don't even know if we did it in the RMAC in the D2 days. I think it was the earlier Pac West. The last time we had a 6-game conference winning streak.
That's right.
And that wasn't easy back then because you were playing good schools like BYU Hawaii and Hawaii Pacific, and there was some good teams in that conference back in the day. Cal Baptist, of course, where we kind of got that rivalry rocking with them in the early years. And so this is fun. This is a lot of fun. You know, you had Potter in double figures with a double-double. Belongo led the way with 18. Domingos chips in 11. You know, everybody just kind of filling it up. Juice Holt at 9. Trujillo had 6, but hit a clutch 3 late. I mean, there was just play after play. But here is Dario Domingos. Just a couple quick comments from him after the game. He was just coming off the post game. I grabbed him. I wanted to get his reaction for all of our listeners. If you haven't heard of Dario Domingos, role player that has been absolutely tremendous. This is like his 5th university. This is his final year. He's bounced around. He's well traveled in the WAC conference. Yeah. You know, he was at Tarleton State. He was at Abilene Christian, both of those schools. And now here he is playing his final season for John Judkins and providing a big punch.
Dario Domingos with me here, man. Instant offense off the bench. They're forcing to double team you. Talk about the win tonight and your impact off the bench. 11 points in 11 minutes.
It was I would say it was easy for me. You know, I think I'm already used to double team, triple team in practice, so I just had to make sure everything was done, man.
How did it feel? What was the emotion like? That's 5 straight wins for you and the boys.
Then we've been working hard, we practice hard, and then we're trying to win the conference. That's the goal right now.
They got frustrated. You'd lost 2 previously to them. What's it feel like grabbing a home win? This place was electric again tonight.
It was really personal for us. We lost 2 games at their place, and it's hard to beat a team 3 times in a row, so we had to take care of that home.
Dario Domingos, you've been fun to watch, man. We're calling you the freight train, the tractor trailer, man. Keep it rolling. Congrats on the win.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Dario Domingos.
It did start. I thought so.
By the way, I was wrong. That's 6 straight wins. I said it wrong in the interview.
At UVU, he was 5 of 5 for 9 points. And then since then, before that point, his highest total against a non-Justice Noble, Bethesda college was 5 points. But as of late, 9, 7, 4, 5, 6, 9, 7, 9, 7, 11.
Yeah,
so
very consistent.
He's kind of trending up as the season goes on.
Well, and last year, Aribi got a lot more minutes.
Yeah.
Toby Aribi has not played a ton of minutes. I mean, he did get 12 minutes Saturday night and had 4 points on 2 of 3 shooting. But his minutes have been cut. He's got a different type of role on this team than he did a year ago.
Yeah.
And so, and part of that's because you have the length of Noah Belonga. You have the length of a, Juice Holt, who's a 6'7" point guard.
Yes.
Right. You have the length of a Tanner Davis, who's 6'5" and uber athletic and is probably the best defender now on this roster. At least, perimeter defender.
Yeah, I would agree. I mean, they've got some guys that are really chipping in spots where they just didn't have the depth last year. This team is a lot deeper. It's a lot more skilled.
Is it really deeper, though?
I think it's deeper.
8 man?
That's fine. There's 8 productive pieces. I couldn't say there was 8 productive pieces on last year's team.
Okay.
There was maybe 5. Maybe the starting 5.
I mean, Cal Baptist played 12.
Yeah.
I mean, and
I don't measure depth by the amount of people you play, it's by the amount of quality players you have. And Domingos has stepped into being a quality player. Tanner Davis has stepped into being a quality player.
Yeah, he's a true freshman.
Yeah, true freshman. Like, I think even though it's not a 10-man bench, they can still play 3 guys where they don't lose much when they come in. That's the test, or that's the tale of a good bench, is when you can put in 3 bench players, make a hockey line substitution, and still not see a huge decrease in the level of play on the court.
Juddy knows that it's a shorter bench, but it's a very quality bench. I think Juddy would agree with you. I just don't think he has a lot of aces in the hole where he can go to that 9th guy or that 10th guy, and they're a dynamite 3-point shooter, or they're a specialist defender, or they're that's where Madiba Owona came in, or maybe even Marvell Allen, who we never got the chance to see play, because of. He's not with the team anymore, and he's been fighting injuries for the last couple years, and who knows what that means for his future.
And Harker losing him, he hasn't played much this season. Yeah,
they ended up redshirting Boston Harker due to injury.
And Vandermeed, Aribi hasn't played as many minutes this season. I feel like his roles changed. That's what I was just saying. Mm-hmm. Vandermeid and Dallin Grant are the only other 2 guys available. Yeah, and they both played limited time this season.
Yeah, but this is a 16-win season. That's more than they've had in any other year under Juddy in the NCAA era. Mm-hmm. I know that provisional status is really difficult. Here's what I like to call Mr. 5-Time had to say. John Judkins, pretty ecstatic. It was a Valentine's Day win. It was a President's Day weekend win. It was a win over Rick Croy. And here is what Juddy had to say.
All right, 5 in a row. John, take me through this one. Another heart-pounding Valentine's Day win for you and the Blazers. That's 5 in a row. How you feeling right now?
I feel great. And again, these guys, I love. I mean, every time we play CBU, it's always a battle. I mean, the Division II days to now, and they got a good team. I think they're one of the best teams in our conference, and to come out, they definitely have the best player, I believe, in the conference. And for us to come out and play the way we did, I thought we were tougher tonight. I thought at their place they were tougher than us. I thought tonight we battled, gave up way too many offensive rebounds, but we got some big ones late in the game that changed the game, blocking off.
Felt like you guys shared it tonight. Felt like a total team win. Noah led the way with 18. Domingo's instant offense off the bench tonight. Yeah. Potter only had 11 and only got like 6 or 7 shots. I mean, this felt like a collective team win.
Again, they're double teaming him again. We got to get him the ball earlier. We got to get him lower in the post. That's where Dario does so good. He gets low catches, and then nobody can stop him. They started double teaming, triple teaming Dario, but man, he was just going hard the hole. The 2-and-1 was huge. He kept us still, and they made a great pass to him. He goes in and scores. Big minutes for us. We got to get Ethan though. We need Ethan going again. We got to get him going, but Dario's playing really well, and Noah had a great game tonight too, like I said.
What'd you tell the guys? 5 in a row. This homestand went just how you wanted.
I just said, guys, I'm so proud of how hard you're playing, and you're playing together. The thing I like too is Dario had got it going, and our team saw that and kept feeding him the ball. It wasn't like we were calling special plays for Dario. It was just they saw that, and our team adjusted to that. I thought that was huge. So we don't talk a lot like that. We got out of there pretty quick, but I just said, hey, I'll see you guys in Vegas. That's what Croy was saying, to go see you in Vegas. I said, yeah, we will see you in Vegas. So we just got to keep going. Just keep getting better and better every day, and this next week will be a big one for us.
Coach, enjoy your President's Day weekend, and we'll see you next Thursday down in Texas.
Sounds good. See ya.
6 in a row, Devin. Jeez, Devin. During the broadcast, I kept saying they've won 5 straight. They've won 5 straight. It's simple math. 5 plus 1. I just forgot to. I just had 5 in my head all night, and I forgot to add 1.
Yeah.
I even tweeted it, and I'm like, and then I interviewed him, and I was like, I had the number wrong. I don't want to short the Blazers. I don't know why John
changed these fellas.
I don't know why John didn't correct me there. It was a long week last week.
It was a long week.
It was a Saturday night, and I forgot to add 1.
Remaining schedule for the Trailblazers: at UT Arlington, at Tarleton State, home to Abilene Christian, at Southern Utah, and home to Utah Valley to finish the season. So
some big ones.
5 games left in first right now. That first seed in the WAC tournament, very important. Seeding matters in these conference tournaments because the regular season title is as big of an achievement as it would be for the school to be the WAC regular season champions. We know in this studio the only thing that matters is winning that WAC tournament. I know it's nice to hang a banner, but to go to the NCAA tournament
Would
would
be
be
huge.
groundbreaking for Utah Tech. That
And
would
they have
put
an
us
opportunity.
on the map.
Yeah, they have an opportunity.
They do. They got a real
Can't
shot.
put the cart before the horse, though. You got to, and Juddy won't. Juddy's been down this road before.
Yeah,
He's never been to the NCAA tournament, though.
that's right.
This would be a treat for him. It would be a thrill for him, something in his illustrious career that he has never done. And you got to believe he wants that opportunity for his guys.
You know how much that would help recruiting to go to the NCAA tournament, to have national exposure, to be playing on TNT against probably a 1 seed, most likely. Like a,
Yeah.
or
I don't know. Cal Baptist was on the 13 line in Lenardi's projections, but they're an 18-win team, right? They had 8 or 19 wins.
Yeah.
You know, Utah Tech now has 16 wins. Now,
right.
if you won out and you got to 21 wins and you were, 21-7,
Yeah.
then, you look at the preseason, you look at losses to Arizona State, Santa Clara, some of these really good teams.
Utah Tech in the Ken Palm currently is, let me find them here. Utah Tech is 178th in the Ken Palm. So Cal Baptist, for example, would be probably, even with the loss to Utah Tech, probably still higher than 178.
Oh, 100%.
They are at 120.
Yeah.
So at 19-7.
Yeah, so you're
So
looking,
Utah Tech would be a 16 seed,
Or a
if they were to-
15.
or to, 15. if
there's
they
some
were to
other
make it.
there's some other conferences that so there's some upsets. You can't really entirely predict that yet. But if Cal Baptist a 13 seed, yeah, Utah Tech's probably a 15 seed.
But just
Maybe
to
a
make
16,
it,
maybe
amazing.
a 16.
Just to make it, just to
Yeah.
have the chance.
Sure. Absolutely. It's something that they have never done. I do agree with you on the recruiting front. Lot of fun. Still a lot of work to do. They went down and got part of this win streak. They win 2 in Texas. That was something they'd never done
Yes.
in the WAC. And in the final season of the WAC, now they got to try to go do it again. So, really excited to see how it plays out the rest of the week. We'll have the game for you Thursday right here on the Fan Sports Network. John Judkins will be on with Rod Zundel tonight here on the Fan Sports Network at 6 o'clock for the Coaches Show. Looking forward to that. All right, we're hoop heavy today, but we do have some other things to get to. We're off and running after your President's Day weekend. You're going back to work. Put a smile on your face, and thank you so much for locking us in. We're inside the Finley Hyundai Studios, and we're back in a flash. Hey, welcome back, everybody. It is The Drive, brought to you by Prime IV. And good news, if you didn't purchase the couples retreat, they're doing that special through the end of the month, so you can still take advantage. So even if you didn't get that as a Valentine's Day gift for your significant other, you could still go take advantage and still do something different. So just $250. The massage chairs, the drips, all the goodies that come with it. You're going to love it. She's going to love it. Go check it out, PrimeIVSTG.com. Tell them Devin, Tara, and Paulie from the Fan Sports Network told you to stop on by. Well, the state tournament is upon us. Quarterfinals tomorrow. We rev it up 8 games. And we will be at least a guy from our crew or a girl from our crew will be on every single game, whether that's sideline, play-by-play, color commentary. We are going to be up there teaming up with our friends at Bear River Live and KSLSports.com, and we are going to be busy. Well, we're going to go up a little bit later on this afternoon.
Yep.
To Weber State University, and tomorrow morning 9:30, right out of the gate, we've got basketball coming your way. We're going to break down the quarterfinals, but let's tell you about how these teams punched their ticket to the quarterfinals on a very, very busy week last week. Let's start with the game I was at. This was not easy, and I told Ben Lindquist at halftime, I said, Crimson will get it going, but you got to be impressed with Murray's game plan in the first half. But I feel like Crimson's just a better team. I didn't know it was going to take until the final minute to get it going. They nearly lose to Murray, but they somehow just make some big plays down the stretch. We've got those plays for you in a 59-57 win. They only led by as many as 3 points the entire game, and yet there was a big sequence where one of the stars, Isaiah Bay, fouled out with a couple minutes to go. And normally, when you see players foul out, it's not really that emotional. It's just another game. But for a senior in the playoffs, he literally just lost his emotions. He was first of all, he did go fairly straight up and then maybe just lean the arms forward. It was a tough call, but he didn't get the whistle. This is a very physical Murray team. Their goal from the start was to really play physical with Crimson. Nobody has played Crimson that physical all year, and it nearly worked. But that does come with some penalties called fouls.
Yes.
And he fouled out, and that means Israelian had to do a lot of the heavy lifting after he fouled out. But here is a big three down the stretch in crunch time, and then we'll play the final sequence, the final two sequences for you after that. This one had a photo finish.
Beating on each other. Lindquist three. That won't go. Offensive rebound. Hokinson over to Back. Back will hit a three.
East and Back.
He's been a big addition.
Since he got inserted in the starting lineup, he has been clutch.
He's been a good player for him.
It's really it's given him some confidence.
Yeah.
Because they were bringing him off the bench.
Yeah, he's been a starter for, a month now?
Yeah, since the second Pineview game.
Second Pineview game.
Yep.
Okay.
So the final, I think, was 5 games of region plus the postseason. So 6 straight games now is the rough guess on my part, if I can remember correctly.
It's been a nice insert to the lineup for sure.
Yeah, and big three there. Now you got to scroll forward. Crimson couldn't quite go for 2 for 1. They didn't have the clock in their favor. So they had to get a really quality possession. The game is tied. It is 57-57, and here is how it played out last night. Or last
2
Thursday.
to go, now 12 on the shot clock. Lindquist to the middle. Whips it down low. Leroy bucket, good!
Did you see the pass?
It was a good pass, yeah. Really nice pass.
And then the end, they try to get a desperation shot off here at the end. Watch the very, very end for any of our viewers watching the show live on YouTube. It's an airball 3. Watch the ball come out of the hand and watch the lights on the scoreboard.
Clock with 4. Hinckley's got to shoot it. Lindquist in his face. It's short. And game over. Crimson wins. They wave off the lay-in. It didn't count.
Yeah.
Crimson going to the Purple
Like
Palace.
probably 4/10 of a second more, and we were going to overtime.
That's right.
Wow.
Crazy
He
sequence.
plucked that out of the air, reverse flipped it in, but it didn't beat the clock. Crimson wins it, and they will now face the Hurricane Tigers.
Wow. The 14 seed had a lot of bite.
Yeah,
for 14 seed.
Remember what Pat Amico, when he joined us the other day, said he felt like the top 17 seeds could win.
Yeah.
Because he saw how good that Judge Memorial team was. And look, I mean, we know Region 9 is really, really tough, but Crimson probably doesn't win that game on the road. They needed home court.
They did need home court. For sure in that game.
And I'm not so sure if Hurricane would have had the den rocking out of the Tigers den, what would happen if they would have had to go to East. So the regular season matters. Your strength of schedule now matters. Your preseason games and how you schedule them, it all matters. And you got home court. Look what happened if you played at home. Crimson wins 59-57.
Yep.
Hurricane wins 63-58. Look what happens to go on the road. Skyview hosted Snow Canyon. Skyview beat Snow Canyon 66-33. What happened to the Warriors?
Yeah, that was not the finest hour for the Warriors.
They couldn't throw it in the ocean.
It was a bad shooting night for them for sure. 33 points, not really what you expect from Reggie Mackey and Isaiah Thompson and all those big pieces there. But I guess they just kind of had an off shooting day. So
and look, Ryan Ball has done a really good job. He can't shoot the ball for his guys.
That's right.
I mean, that's not coaching. That's just poor shooting.
That's right. And your Cinderella, Judge Memorial, watched them against Desert Hills. They kind of got handled by Provo. 12-point loss. Provo might be flexing their muscles late in the season.
Yeah.
They were number one pretty much the whole season. Yeah. So they got a lot of talented players. I remember watching them in the Coach Walk Classic where they lost to Pineview. This is a really talented team that might be hitting their stride late in the year.
I mean, I guess we just didn't see. I've never been scared of Provo because Dixie and Pineview beat them already in the regular season.
It was early, though.
Yeah.
Teams get better as the season goes on.
I completely agree. Things change in 3 months' time. There's no question.
And they got some athletes on Provo for sure.
Makai Allen is the real deal.
The point guard, yeah.
Yeah.
He's a stud. So matchups in the quarterfinals of the 4A state basketball tournament going to be Mountain View, the 13 seed, taking on the 5 seed Dixie. Pineview, the 2 seed, taking on the 10 seed Timpanogos. Crimson Cliffs in a Region 9 rerun, but I think this is going to be a good Region 9 rerun. And Crimson Cliffs takes the 3 seed, takes on the 6 seed and the Hungry Tigers of Hurricane. And then the last one will be the 1 seed Provo taking on the 8 seed Skyview. So those are your matchups for us tomorrow in Ogden. Should be great.
And Dixie gets a really nice matchup.
Good draw
don't they?
for Dixie. Yep.
Like, look, they saw Crimson just get pushed by a 14 seed. Now they've got to play a 13 seed.
Yeah.
But they dodged the 4 seed Cottonwood. Mountain View upsets Cottonwood.
It's a great, but you just got to play who's
you got
in
to
front
play
of
who.
you.
I know, but if you're Tyler Roberts,
you're counting your lucky stars. It's a great break.
100%.
Other than you got to face Provo after that.
If Provo wins, Skyview is a pretty good team.
Yeah, that's
true. We'll see.
Yeah.
Skyview just doubled up Snow Canyon by 30 points. They might hang with Provo. We don't know yet.
Yeah, we don't know. The one thing I do know, we're going to be there and we're going to cover it all. That's about all I know. I feel like this state tournament is wide open. Didn't Tom Petty sing that? Into the wide open. This. I mean, you could sell me on a number of teams cutting down the nets. Like Timpanogos playing Pineview, that is a scary matchup for Coach Pat Amico. I was talking with a couple people from a couple different schools before the bracket was released, and they were saying, we don't want to be on the same quadrant as Timpanogos. Okay, they're a 10 seed, but they're a dangerous 10 seed.
They got a kid who averaged just almost 24 points a game. Yep. So they got a volume score.
Yeah, and that's a tough matchup for Pineview. Dixie Mountain View, that's 5 versus 13. I think the Flyers with Colin Simmons, if they play their game, they should be fine. That one seems the best matchup. Provo Skyview, I don't know what to expect out of Skyview. Obviously, they're running hot.
That's right.
You're right. Provo did beat Judge by 12. And look, we knew that there would be some Region 9 reruns, and we get one with Crimson and Hurricane. They split head-to-head. They both won on the opposing team's court in the regular season, and now we got the the pivotal game 3 of the match.
The trilogy, the 3rd edition, should be the best one, I think.
Hurricane beat them the first game. Brigham Kemp had, I think, 24, 25, 26 points in that first meeting at Crimson. And then when they went back out to this Tigers Den, that was the game BK won was sick. And he only had 16.
Yeah.
And he was fighting through
Only
the through.
16. Yeah.
Well, he was fighting through something. It didn't feel
That's
good.
right.
We didn't know that until halftime, and somebody said he's in there getting worked on and just was not feeling good at all. And I'm not making excuses, and I don't think BK1 wants me making excuses for him. I'm just saying he was sick that night. That's all I'm saying.
Well, he's going to be fully healthy for this one.
You would think.
And we know that him being a senior, and there's some really good seniors on the Crimson Cliffs Mustangs,
7
too,
of
with
them.
Murdoch and Lindquist and others. But and in my mind, Brigham Kemp is the most valuable player to his team, and he's got to be at full go for them to have a chance to beat Crimson. And I know he will be, because this is where the Tigers really rose last year. They went all the way.
You're saying that if you took every best player off of every Region 9
That's
team,
right. That's the
Brigham
exercise.
Kemp is the most valuable in the region.
That's what I would say. I would, and she agreed.
I would agree. Yes.
I'm thinking wins and losses.
Yeah.
The only other guy that I think that you take off their team that I think they really struggle and it maybe hurts them in the loss column a lot more is Reggie Mackey.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's true.
I just think if you don't have Reggie, that glue guy for Snow Canyon, I'm not saying either one is the MVP of the region. Usually that goes to the region champs. Now the coaches have that ultimate vote. They all vote, and you can't vote for your own guy.
Right.
You can't vote for your own guy, and normally coaches stick by their guy.
And I think the problem with Crimson is you have a 15-point scorer, Mikhail Lindquist, and you have a 15-point scorer with Travis Murdoch, and any night the other one can pop. They're both really consistent. Trav grabs a few more rebounds. Very, very underrated passer. McKay had that dime at the end of the game. That was a really unselfish play. He could have jackknifed up a game-winning shot from the free throw line, but it was contested. The pump fake under control, and then the late bounce pass under the rim. That was the easiest bucket Crimson got all night.
It was a high IQ play.
It was.
I just say if you take 23.2 points per game, 6.6 rebounds per game, 4.2 assists per game, and 3.9 steals per game. You take all that off the court, what is Hurricane?
Yeah, exactly.
That's a 3-point shooting team with Lincoln Stout and Asher Blair.
That's right.
Yeah. And see, BK1 does all that with.
And Clyde Barrett's a good player in the post, but I still think with those three, Blair, Goobler, Stout, I just don't think it's enough for Hurricane to even be a playoff team without Brigham Kemp.
Yeah. And look, is Brigham a college basketball talent? Yes. Is he the most talented player in region? Will he have the best college career? Only time will tell. I actually don't know that I could say that.
I don't think college career, but he's an example. And there was a few on my high school football team where you just go, man, that is a really good high school player.
Yeah.
Like a transcendent high school player that might not be tall enough, might not be long enough, whatever, but at the high school level dominates.
And he continues this string of great guards to come through Hurricane. Remember Bryce Thomas?
Yeah.
Who I think I originally coined the phrase the baby-faced assassin.
Yes.
Yeah.
And now every year I find one guy
a kid,
that's that sniper shooter that's the baby-faced. And this year it's Cooper Ranson at Pineview who has got that moniker.
They honored Jackson Last.
Just
a couple weeks ago. I remember he was an electric scorer for Hurricane.
Just finished his college career not too long ago. Bounced around, played a bunch of different schools, had a really solid college basketball career. Yeah, so that he continues that long run of good guards to come through the Hurricane program. Hurricane Crimson, that'll be your 2:30 game tomorrow.
And I feel like if you had to pick, what's the matchup that you're most intrigued by?
That one.
That would be mine too.
Yeah, that one.
That would be mine.
Yep.
So,
I mean, sorry, and Dixie fans will probably appreciate this, but I can't. It's the 13 seed Mountain View. You should win by 10. Pineview Timpanogos is interesting. Provost Skyview, they're all interesting. These are quarterfinals. I'm not trying to downplay it.
No. But
it's a Region 9 head-to-head game. That just takes precedent. Yeah. Somebody's driving all the way to Weber State to play a 2-hour game and then get on the bus and go home.
Oh, excruciating. It's tough, but it's the product of the playoffs.
Yeah, and you knew it was bound to happen. By the way, the girls played Saturday. And boy, did they roll. We have 4 girls teams joining the boys teams up at the Purple Palace. Snow Canyon beat Uinta 58-49. Fallon Randall had 16. Desert Hills beat Judge Memorial 47-42. And that Judge's defense and offense gave them some struggles. It wasn't pretty, but they found a way. Ezra Irvin in his first year has made the quarterfinals.
Yeah, I've been impressed by him.
Pineview beat Skyview 52-44. And Reese Guston had 19. And then Dixie sweep the leg 70-22.
Wow.
They beat a not very good Cottonwood team. I mean, that's a 16 seed.
Yeah.
And what do you want? What do you want Coach Winters to do? I mean, he played his subs. He rested some starters in the second half, and they still just poured it on. They were just the superior team to Cottonwood. It just wasn't very good.
That's right.
I mean, I hate to say it, but that's just reality when you lose 70-22. It wasn't the starters playing the whole game either.
Yeah.
So now we go to the girls, and so the boys will be in the morning slate. And then the girls will be in the afternoon slate. We will have Region 9 games simulcast on radio and KSLSports.com. We'll have links up on our website to watch all of the state games Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. Quarters are all day tomorrow. And then Friday is the semifinals. And then Saturday, the state championships. The semifinals, by the way, on Friday, 2:30 and 4:10. So girls will play at 2:30 on Friday, and then 4:10 for the semifinals, the 2 games, and then you got to go to the girls or the boys after that at 5:50 and 7:30 on Friday. The state championship game on Saturday. I know you're not going to remember this, but maybe you can. 1:00 for the girls, and the boys will be at 3:30. So by 5:30, somebody's been cutting down the nets at Weber State for the final time. And we'll get home sometime Saturday night.
That's right.
Probably
Saturday night.
11 o'clock or so. It's going to be a fun weekend.
It will. Looking
week.
forward to it. Camaraderie, the games, all that good stuff.
Yep, looking forward to it. Congratulations to all 8 quarterfinal. 4 out of the 8 in the entire 4A classification, okay, 27 4A teams. 4 Region 9 boys and 4 Region 9 girls teams out of the final 16 teams in the state that are making the trip up to the D Event Center on the boys and the girls side. Let's go! Playoff basketball, baby, presented by the Boulevard. We will be on the air bright and early tomorrow morning from Weber State with that first game of the day, Dixie and Mountain View. That'll be followed at 11:10 by Provo Skyview, and then Pineview Timpanogos to follow that, and then Crimson Hurricane. You got to wait till about 2:30 in the afternoon to see that Region 9 showdown head-to-head. All right, got to get to a timeout. Did we have any other highlights you wanted to play? Anything else?
I don't think so.
There was no Jimmy John's highlight of the month nominee from the Pineview
We're
game?
running tight on time.
We're running tight on time. I'm fired up. Take a break. Back inside the Findlay Hyundai Studios. That's a message from our great local partners. Hey, welcome back, everybody. It is The Drive on a Tuesday morning. Feels like a Monday. Hope you had a great Valentine's Day, President's Day weekend out there. Paulie, how was your Valentine's Day?
Excellent.
Did you get any gifts?
From a few people.
Okay.
Yes.
Did you get a puck?
I did get a puck.
Yes.
Did you get a puck?
Because you're pucking awesome. Yes, you all got a puck.
Yes. I just noticed it as I walked by my desk in the break.
Yes, it's some of her best work, AI work. It's beautiful.
Yes. Kind of
made it
reminds me of that jersey she wore with a cutout Patriots logo on it.
No, I spent more time on the pucks.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
She did.
Good.
I saw the preparation for the cutout. It only took about 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Troll Terra. It's got that nickname. Got to live up to it. No, the puck was awesome. Thank you,
It
Terra.
was. It was very thoughtful.
I watched a lot of Olympics this weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't really have a lot of time because I was doing a lot of games last week, 4 out of the last 5 nights. But, Sunday, Monday, I had a little time, so I watched a little bit of the Olympics. I watched a little hockey.
Yes.
Watched a little bobsledding. Watched some of the other events. Even watched some curling. Watched some
some good stuff.
There was some great storylines. Watched a little of the what would it be the dual. What do you call it? Was it the short program when the couples? They'd throw them triple twists. Anyway, the skating.
The figure skating.
Figure skating, but the couples.
Now
the
it's
dual.
dancing, apparently.
Is it?
Yeah, I
That
thought it was
wasn't
figure skating, but it's now called like figure
Ice dancing
or
or something?
ice dancing or something.
Okay.
Yeah. It really threw me off.
The guy from Virginia, the Ilya guy, the guy that Ovi gave the yellow laces to, he fell down.
Yeah,
he
he
struggled
did.
in his performance, and he was like a front runner for gold. But
Especially after that first routine where he landed the backflip and everything.
Yeah. And then the second, it just didn't go right for him. But that's kind of the pain of the Olympics that I've noticed is that you've practiced all these years and all this time and training and eating right and preparing for this one event, and then you get 2 minutes in a figure skating rink to do your routine and you mess up and that's it.
Yeah.
It's over. Like
That's a long 8 years
I
that you
felt
just like
sad.
messed up.
I thought, yeah, exactly. I felt sad for him, and because he was just such the heavy favorite, like he was going to win gold for U.S. and he didn't. But it's still been a really fun Olympics to watch. The USA women's hockey team is very,
amazing.
very good. Yeah,
Yep.
they're super good. They're
So
going to win
proud.
gold. They play, I think they play Canada in the final. So that'll be fun to watch. And then the men's hockey, the U.S. is undefeated through group play, buddy.
Yes, 9 points.
Shocker.
Well, it was Tara's headlines for predicting Monday's headlines on Friday.
Yeah, she was right.
Tara Damas was right again.
Yeah, really, really bold pick. Really
They're like
bold
minus 800 in both games.
Yeah.
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 But she still had to put her skin out there and
I
made that
did.
pick.
It's not like I took Team Canada.
Yeah,
I
that
still
would've-
took a risk.
I mean, didn't you know that the women and men were both going to be U.S. and Canada for gold? Like, I didn't need to watch anything to know that was going to happen. Although Canada didn't really, women at least, didn't really look good. The first pool meeting, they lose 5-0 to the United States, but then they won 2-1 over Sweden yesterday, I think it was. So we'll see. We'll see. I watched the All-Star festivities a little bit. I didn't get to watch the Saturday night stuff live. I had to go back and catch the highlights of the 3-point shootout, Dame Dalla, the dunk contest. But the ratings were up for All-Star Weekend. There were 8.8 million viewers. So it looks like maybe Adam Silver and some of the tweaks, the stars versus the world, the stripes versus the world, and then you kind of had all these different bracketed games, and Ant-Man Anthony Edwards was your MVP,
Oh,
and the
nice.
ratings were pretty good from All-Star Weekend.
All right. I like to hear that. Maybe the NBA making a surge.
You obviously did not watch.
I did not.
No, you obviously did not watch.
Not an all-star game guy. We've been over this.
Yeah, well, you watched the Four Nations, didn't you?
That's a different all-star
different.
game.
Yeah, but this actually was pretty good.
Okay. I saw the scores, and they had the stars and the
Well, who
stripes.
cares
and
about the scores? You need to watch the content.
Yeah, you're right.
That's like reading a headline but not reading the story.
You're right.
Unbelievable. Did you watch the Daytona 500?
No.
No.
Did you watch Colin Morikawa win the Pebble Beach Pro-Am?
I saw that. Yeah.
She saw that. So one of us in the studio saw that.
What did you watch this weekend?
I watched college hoops all weekend.
There was hardly any on Sunday.
There was.
We watching the women?
Houston and no, that was that yesterday? Oh, that was Monday. Never mind.
Last
Sunday.
night I did watch the college
Houston,
basketball.
Iowa State.
The
was
Duke
awesome.
Syracuse game was boring.
It was boring for sure.
Yeah, it was really boring. But Houston Iowa State was terrific last night. Iowa State winning by 3.
Yeah. A 16-4 run in the final 4 minutes to beat Houston.
I want to get your guys' take on BYU and Richie Saunders.
Yeah, we haven't tackled this yet.
This is a big blow. Season done.
ACL injury,
Career
right?
at BYU is done.
Yes.
Incredible career. He's an all Big 12 guy. Good person, but yeah, he posted the news that his ACL will shut him down. He'll have to have season-ending surgery. And BYU actually won both their games last week and dropped one spot to 23 in the poll. The only team to drop in the poll.
BYU fans love this guy. Led BYU to a Sweet 16, all Big 12, 4-year player. Turned down Kentucky and his former coach to stay at BYU.
Yeah, we'll talk more about it when we come back. Hour 1 in the books. Hey, welcome back, everybody. It is The Drive on the Fan Sports Network inside the Finley Hyundai Studios. Devin, Dixon, Paulie Ratliff, Tara Atkin, and we are the Drive Morning Show crew coming straight into your car stereo, your mobile app, or your web browser at thefansportsnetwork.com. You can also watch us on YouTube. Just search the Fan Sports Network. Make sure you subscribe. You can set your alerts when you get alerts when we go live every single show. Now, we won't have every single show this week because we are going to be traveling and we are going to be up at the state tournament. But we will have a couple shows for you. No show tomorrow because we got to get down to Weber State, get all set up, and the first game starts at 9:30. So we won't have a show for you tomorrow morning. So today is kind of our preview show. So we're going to circle back at the end of the show, and we're going to break down that bracket a little bit more and try to predict what could potentially play out. But in the meantime, we will be back on the air on Thursday and Friday remotely, I believe.
I love the remote shows.
Do you really?
Yes.
Okay.
I do.
There
I
you go.
enjoy them.
There you go.
Yeah.
We'll have the Comrex.
Yeah.
We'll be rocking.
All three of us just sitting around a couch and a Comrex.
It'll be fun.
It'll be great.
Will be fun. Here's some of the trending stories presented by Zag. Don't zig, just zag. My daughter accidentally kicked my wife's phone off of the bleachers all the way down onto the track.
Oh, no.
Totally like slivered the whole front screen, even the screen on the back of the phone, the camera.
Oh, no.
But the phone was fine. So yesterday we stopped by Zag and put two new Zag covers on. Screen protectors.
There you go.
One on the camera,
They're
one on the
lifesavers.
front.
Yeah.
Lifetime warranty. You do the warranty fee, which is like $10 plus tax. I think it was $22 exactly out the door.
Yeah.
Well
mine's
worth
getting
it
a
to
little banged
protect
up.
that phone better. 2 St. George, 1 Cedar City, Zag. All right, here's what's trending. Well, if you were out of town and you did not watch any sports, it was a wild weekend. Utah Tech men's basketball has won 6 straight.
Yes.
After they beat Cal Baptist, they are now tied with Cal Baptist for first place in the conference standings at 9-4 with 5 games left to go. So congratulations to Coach Judkins and the Trailblazers for running hot with 6 straight wins. They'll be down in Texas next game on Thursday night, and we will have it for you right here on the Fan Sports Network. The high school boys and girls tournaments, we're going to dive a little deeper later in the show. We kind of went through some of the matchups earlier, but I do want to tell you that on the girls' side, we got 4 teams, okay? Dixie, the number 1 overall seed, Snow Canyon, Desert Hills, and Pineview. They will all be playing quarterfinal games in the evening window tomorrow night. So Pineview girls at 4:10, okay? Then you've got the Dixie girls at 7:30, and then 9:10 p.m. Desert Hills, Snow Canyon, head-to-head in Region 9.
Yeah.
On the boys' side, they will go in the early window. Dixie will play first right out of the gate at 9:30. Then it'll be Provo and Skyview. Then at 12:50 tomorrow, Pineview will play Timpanogos on the boys' side. And then the Region 9 head-to-head quarterfinal game. Crimson, the 3 seed, Hurricane, the 6 seed. That is at scheduled 2:30 in the afternoon. Tip-off, assuming there's no double overtime games and we stay on time. Those are approximations. It's a state tournament, 8 games, all in one day. 4 boys, 4 girls matchups. Top 16 teams that are playing at Weber State University. Cannot wait. All fired up. Paulie, how's your vocals?
We're ready. We're rested and ready.
You say that now.
Yeah.
When you say that now.
After day 1, I'll be saying a different song, but, right now we're at 100%.
Some other headlines. Colin Morikawa wins Pebble Beach Pro-Am in California, 2,200. Survives a late charge from Scotty Scheffler. Also, from over the weekend, I picked Chase Elliott or Ryan Blaney to win the Great American Race, and Chase Elliott is leading the final lap, and all of a sudden Reddick gets this huge push in the corner going into turn 3 and coming out of 4, and they would get side by side, and by a couple tenths, Tyler Reddick beat Chase Elliott. Very thrilling.
Yeah.
Final 3 laps there at Daytona. Sold out crowd. Like, people still love racing in the US of A. That place was rocking at Daytona International Speedway.
And Jordan got his first
Michael
Daytona
Jordan is the
500.
owner.
Yeah,
He's
victory.
the owner of the 45 car.
That's a big W for him, and he was pretty fired up after the race. he was down there in the pits and holding the trophy up. I'm seeing videos of him and Reddick holding it up, one arm each. It's safe to say MJ had a couple liquid libations, I'm sure. But,
yeah, and he got a little bit of ROI on his investment. And
That's
NASCAR
right.
is not a cheap sport, but winning the Daytona 500 is huge.
it's also
for
his
your race
birthday
team.
today, Michael Jordan.
Wow.
How old? I know how old, so you
Jordan's
got
got to be 58.
I'll let you both guess. Michael Jordan, how old is he?
I'd say 57.
57. We will say his real age is 62.
Wow.
He's over 60.
Really?
Yes. Mhm.
Wow.
Crazy to think about.
I was within 4 years.
You
That was
were
a
close.
decent guess.
Yeah, you both had good guesses.
Other headlines, some national headlines. Dolphins are cutting ties, literally, with the Cheetah. The team released Tyreek Hill yesterday. Now, he's had a lot of on and off the field issues, but brutal knee injury last season. He's a free agent for the first time in his career. Miami's going full rebuild mode here. The Finns also released Bradley Chubb, who they traded away a number 1 pick to get. They waived James Daniels and Nick Westbrook, Keeney, and they're also looking to trade Tua.
They are. Clearing the deck. And it looks like Quinn Ewers going to be the game 1 starter for these Dolphins unless they draft somebody.
Well, I mean, it's tough to be as bad as Miami. Like, even it's hard not to win a playoff game at some point in the last 25 years.
Yeah.
You lock into one.
Well, the
right?
NFL is set up to succeed, right? Like, you know, if you don't make the playoffs and you have a terrible season, you get all these good draft picks. If you just manage your team and you're savvy in the draft and you make good trades and you draft well, you should be able to make the playoffs and maybe win a playoff game.
Yeah.
Miami can't do that. And now you got a whole new coaching staff. I wouldn't have fired Mike McDaniels. I thought he was a great coach. I would have fired their general manager and reset and stayed with Mike. But they're totally clearing house. They're total real rebuild mode. They went all in 2023 and it didn't work out. They went all in 2023 and now you're paying the price and now you're not going to be good potentially till 2027.
Yeah, it's kind of a tough time to be a Finns fan. You know, when you're doing the cap casualty stuff where you're cutting guys just because you're of the cap ramifications that they have. I mean, everybody wants, even though he's been hurt, I understand Tyreek Hill had a devastating injury last year, but you'd still rather have that guy on your team than to be walking the street and playing for somebody else. So I think this reeks of just bad management of their finances for the Dolphins. They've signed a lot of bad contracts, frankly.
Other news in the NFL, Browns hire Ruttenberg as their new defensive coordinator away from Atlanta. He was the passing game coordinator. Reports out of New York, Aaron Judge unhappy with the Yankees offseason. He seems irritated, to say the least. He was telling the media yesterday in their first full squad workout of spring training, he said they need to start addressing more pieces because teams around the league are getting better. New York's most notable moves, they re-signed Cody Bellinger and Trent Grisham.
Okay.
That didn't do it for the Judge.
All right. How about this one? This one's kind of close to your heart. The Seahawks are unlikely to use either a franchise or transition tag on running back and Super Bowl MVP Kenneth Walker III, league sources told ESPN's Adam Schefter on Tuesday. The Seahawks have multiple free agents that they want to retain and sign, and the team would also like to extend the contract of wide receiver Jackson Smith and Jigba. So probably not going to use the tag on Kenny. So I'm not sure what their plans are with Kenneth Walker.
John's got a plan.
He's got a plan. What would John do?
Yeah.
I'm not worried about it.
In John we trust.
That's right.
You know what? One of the things that people do not look at enough that probably should be looked at is cap space, right?
Yes.
Like,
I've got the top cap space teams.
The Raiders are number one.
Are
yeah.
they? Okay.
The Jets and the Titans are two, tied for two.
Yeah.
Then you got the Steelers, the Rams, the Cardinals, Bengals, Browns, Patriots, and Ravens. Those are the teams that have, the most cap space right now. Is that the same list you're looking at?
No.
Oh.
I've got one.
Well, you're just looking at the pure number. I'm looking at resource rankings with draft capital and salary cap space combined.
Okay.
So it's a little bit of a convoluted list.
Just purely cap space from Bleacher Report Gridiron. Number 1 is the Titans with over 99 million. Number 2 is the Raiders with 87 million. Number 3, the Chargers, 82 million. Number 4, the Jets, 78 million. And number 5, the Commanders, 68 million. Seahawks on the edge of the top 5 with 63 million.
Yeah, we got some cap space.
Got some space, yeah.
And a Super Bowl championship.
Yeah, that trophy case looking a little more crowded these days.
Well, when
buddy.
we really fast tracked the rebuild, didn't we?
Yeah. What would John do?
We don't, but we do only have 4 draft picks in the upcoming draft.
Yeah.
But John will turn that into 6. He'll trade down.
Yeah, he'll make some moves. We all know he will.
Yeah, he will.
Yeah, I trust him.
Yeah, you should at this point in time.
Yeah, I do.
Yep.
And John, we trust. How about this? The Seahawks and Patriots are the 2 teams that have been in interest of pursuing a trade for Max Crosby, says Albert Breer. Over the quarter of the teams in the NFL have at least shown preliminary interest in Crosby. But right now, 2 of the front runners are the Super Bowl combatants, the Seahawks and the Patriots, putting in their maybe intrigue in Crosby. Not to say a deal will get done, but Albert Breer at least reporting those are the 2 teams that have a heavy interest in pursuing a trade for the talented pass rusher in Vegas.
Yeah. If Crosby leaves my Raiders, he better go to the Patriots. That's all I'm saying.
What if he goes to the Seahawks?
Oh, I'll be so
joins
mad.
the MOB.
No.
Uh-oh.
But I want him to stay at the Raiders.
You want to stay with the Raiders, yeah. So would I. I'd prefer him to
I
stay in
think
Vegas.
Crosby is an incredible talent. I think his best years are behind him.
Oh, really?
I don't think so.
Okay. That's a nice take. I like that. He had a good year this year.
I know he did.
Yeah.
He's an incredible player. And I'm not saying he's on empty. I just think his best years are behind him.
Okay.
Because you get him in a good scheme, he can still be very valuable. Could you imagine putting him on the other side?
He's 28 years old.
If they don't resign, Boye Mafe, I believe, is an unrestricted free agent.
Last
So you
season,
could
10 sacks, 2 forced fumbles, and a pick.
Yeah, you could put him on the other side of DeMarcus Lawrence with Byron Murphy and Leonard Williams in the middle.
Yeah.
I mean, who's gonna score on that defense?
Not many teams.
Yeah.
Last few years, though, sacks, 10, 7.5, 14.5, 12.5 the last 4 years.
Yeah.
So I think, and when you add in the pressures and all the things he does, I still think you got some good tread on those tires with Max Crosby. I would inquire if I'm a Super Bowl contending team, I would take a look, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, look, lots to follow this NFL offseason.
Yes.
We've talked plenty about, the football season being over since the Super Bowl. And, football is king in the United States.
Yeah.
And the NFL is now a 12-month sport interest-wise. And so now you're getting interest because the Dolphins just released Tyreek Hill. The offseason itself, you've got a bunch of things. Will Crosby be traded? What's A.J. Brown's situation in Philadelphia? What did the Colts pay Daniel Jones, who gave you everything and then got hurt last year?
Yes.
Where are the fresh
storyline.
faces in new places, the veteran quarterback cares? Where is Jacoby Brissett going to land? A lot of people are really intrigued to know that.
That's true. Where will he be game managing next?
Yes. Okay. Olympics all day today. Busy Olympic schedule today. 9 medal events today. Snowboarding, the Nordic combined, the biathlon, in speed skating, freestyle skiing, and more bobsled. My wife wanted to watch Cool Runnings last night.
Oh, nice. That's
so
a
we're
good
watching the bobsled, the 41-year-old
It's one of my
American
favorites.
that won gold. She's 41, oldest American to win a gold medal.
Yeah.
In the mono bob. And so now my wife is all about watching bobsledding. And so much, in fact, she's like, hey, remember that show Cool Runnings? We should turn that on last night.
That's awesome.
I'm
I
like,
love that movie.
It was so good.
I'm watching Houston and Iowa State. This game is terrific.
Yeah, it's probably
Fortunately,
hard.
she got a call from a family member, which took about an hour, so I was able to watch the game.
You got off the
You
hook.
got some
I got
more
off the hook.
screening time. Okay.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
How about tonight? Finish up your headlines. Number 1, Michigan at number 7, Purdue.
Big game.
Wolverines now number 1 in the country after 2 losses by Zona last week.
Yes. Michigan looks to be this Yaxel Luxembourg. He's one of the best players in the country. Dusty May has done an amazing job. You remember him from Florida Atlantic? Now he's at Michigan doing huge things. Juwan Howard could never do what Dusty's doing. He's got his team up to number 1. Michigan basketball is back, and I think they win tonight. I think they're a slight home or road favorite against Purdue.
There you go. There you go. Trying to see if there's any other news and notes you need to do. I mean, I think summary on the NBA All-Star game itself, I think it was improved this year. I felt like it was improved this year. I mean, there's still people writing about how they could fix the entire weekend, things they can do different. I mean, all things are on the table. I mean, let's be honest, NBA All-Star Weekend isn't what it used to be. Paulie's never watched, even though he says he's a sports viewer.
Yeah, I'm a
You
fan.
didn't watch the All-Star game.
Yeah,
You
I'm not
said
a
you
big
checked
All-Star
the
guy.
updates.
Yeah, I did some box score watch.
You don't watch the MLB All-Star game? You don't watch the home run
I
derby?
sometimes watch the MLB All-Star game.
Tara,
I feel
which
like that's
All-Star
the purest game of
Which
All-Star
All-Star
games.
games do you watch?
I didn't watch the NBA. I'm sorry, but I watch all the others.
Do you
All the
watch the
others.
Pro Bowl? You watch the
I do.
NFL Pro Bowl?
No, I didn't watch that either.
Okay.
because it's flag football. It's
It is.
ridiculous.
It's terrible. So
but
what else?
baseball,
Baseball,
Oh,
you
like
watch. You
MLB?
watch the hockey, the NHL
the hockey,
All-Star game.
absolutely, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're 2 out of 4 on All-Star games. I am 1 out of 4. I don't even really watch the NHL because there's so many goals. It just doesn't.
What?
Yeah, I don't love it. I love the 4 nations.
The best
But
All-Star format? NASCAR. I'm serious. The All-Star
Okay.
race, the fan vote, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
Racing for a mill.
Oh, that's a
I
good
mean,
little incentive.
it's awesome.
Yeah.
And then they do the pit crew challenges and stuff where
Oh,
how
wow.
fast you can change 4 tires. That is entertaining to me.
I like that. Maybe I need to tune into this.
It's probably
NASCAR
not.
All-Star.
It's probably second. I still think the MLB because home field in the World Series matters.
Yeah.
And the home run derby is you can't
cool.
really
It's
you
great.
can't really screw that up.
No.
You can't.
Unless you wear the guys out and they start hitting grounders and have a lot of time on the clock and it's just grounder after grounder, but that
Yeah.
never happens.
No, it doesn't seem to ever happen. It seems like they're always taking flight with the big bombs.
What if Adam Silver did a one-on-one tournament?
I think that would be
Bracketed?
compelling. I think that would be
And you
compelling.
bracketed all
Yeah.
you just say forget the it's just here's all your all-stars and the main game is going to be a one-on-one tournament bracketed through to a champion.
I would think that
Would
would
that be
draw
cool?
ratings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, you got to keep the 3-point dunk contest because even if it's not great
Yeah.
and it's not one of the best dunk contests ever, you're always going to get some great social media clips that are going to be really good branding for the NBA.
Sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You can't really, but maybe you include the WNBA in the 3-point shootout. What if you crossed over
Haven't they tried that? Didn't
on the skills challenge?
skills challenge? Yeah, I thought Sabrina Ionescu went in that a couple years ago.
Yeah, Curry versus Sabrina in
Sabrina.
2024.
That's right.
That increases the drama.
I think
Yeah.
it does. I think that helped the NBA having a crossover with the WNBA.
Yeah.
Being as how the WNBA, I don't know how they haven't gotten Caitlin Clark to the All-Star
What if
game
you
yet.
also moved? You know how they're doing the NBA Cup, the in-season
Yes.
tournament? What if you moved that championship game to All-Star Weekend?
that could
Because those guys are
that
playing
could pique some
hard.
curiosity. Yeah, that could do some stuff. You need to be on Silver speed dial because he's got a lot of stuff he's dodging right now
And-
with all this tanking stuff. I mean, there's so many storylines with the tanking stuff. There's even word of him taking away first-round picks from teams. He's considering doing that, like because the tanking has become so bad.
Yeah.
So Silver's got a hard job. He needs your help to fix the All-Star game.
Yeah, I mean, look, the celebrity game I stopped watching years ago. It seems like there's all these influencers now that I don't even know who they are. I want the movie stars. I want the stars. I don't want the influencers. I know times are changing. I don't know. Maybe do a better concert. The live performances I've seen at the NBA All-Star Weekend, I've never been impressed with. But look, it was still 8.8 million viewers. Ratings were up over last year. So, and you got to remember, President's Day weekend, people are getting out. They're going and doing their thing. They're traveling. You know, maybe they got a kids tournament, or you know, maybe they're camping. I don't know. What does everybody do on President's Day weekend? Maybe they're golfing.
Yeah.
I heard you were golfing over the weekend. There was a little birdie that told me that you didn't break anything, which was a miracle.
It is a miracle.
You must have stayed on the driving range with no houses close by.
Yes, that's right. I stayed on the driving range over at Green Springs.
Wise.
Yeah.
Wise.
Away from any houses or people downwind.
All the
or whatever.
homeowners are thanking you.
That's right.
There is one breaking news headline I just saw pop up. The MLBPA head, Tony Clark, is expected to resign.
Yeah.
This is a stunning development on the eve of a lengthy labor battle. This is I don't know what this is, good news for the owners or good news for the players, but
I
it
think
looks
it's
like
bad
he's
news for everybody.
wearing out.
I think that the baseball is going to be locked out once the collective bargaining agreement ends, is what I've been hearing from a lot of people. But it was still to be determined. But they're really
the Athletic
far apart.
and Tony Clark was supposed to do like a spring training tour where they were going to stop in and see all these teams, and all of a sudden he's just like, I'm done.
Yeah.
And he's resigning.
It's not good news. I mean, it seems like Manfred is on one side and the players on another side with this whole salary cap idea they're trying to implement. But the top paid players don't want a salary cap. You remember hearing the story about when Manfred went in the Phillies locker room last year and Bryce Harper yelled at him, telling him to get out.
Right.
Because they do not, the top guys, the 5%ers, like Bryce Harper, like any megastar, Shohei Ohtani, Trout,
Judge,
they don't want
Cal Raleigh.
Those guys don't want a salary cap because they're making monopoly money in this uncapped salary. So it's going to cause problems. And my prediction, when the current collective bargaining agreement ends, I think we face a short lockout in baseball.
I hope you're wrong.
I hope I'm wrong too, but that's just what I see coming.
All right, got to take a break. This is what's trending and a little news and notes. Let's do some Would You Rather, and then we'll get you ready for the state tournament after that. Stick around. It's The Drive from the Findlay Hyundai Studios. Hey, welcome back, everybody. We are hanging out on a Tuesday. We know it feels like a Monday, but thank you so much for locking us in, loading us up, and we got text a few minutes ago. How about Dave Lillard? Weber State represent in the 3-point shootout. Our buddy Mr. Loveland, love him some Dame Dollar, and we're heading up to the Purple Palace. We're going to be at Weber State,
the old stomping grounds of Dame Dollar and Rashid Shaheed.
That's right. Well, I don't know how much time he spent in the D Event Center, but spent a lot of time on campus and at the football stadium.
That's right. Going around.
Think you'll see. Are you gonna get a sit-down interview with new Weaver State head football coach Eric Kerr?
I'd like that. He's got a good vision going. I think Weber State football is going to be back. You know, I think they will with the success of Corner Canyon. I know high school to college doesn't always work,
but you get the
this guy
best
seems
high school
different.
kids at Corner Canyon.
Well, this guy seems different. as a
He's
coach.
bringing back all his Corner Canyon players.
He's doing the Signetti at JMU route. He's just getting all of his guys from Corner Canyon to transfer in, and they're going to build a team over there. I'm excited for Weber football with how they've struggled with Mickey Mental the last few years. After the Jay Hill era that was so good, then we had this kind of dormant time. I think they're going to be back on the rise.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. We will be up there tomorrow. We've got 4 boys games in the morning, starting at 9:30 a.m. with Dixie. That'll be followed by Provo Skyview, then Pineview Timpanogos, and then 2:30. How about Hurricane and Crimson? Heading in the girls, we got 4 girls games in the evening window. It's going to be a long day tomorrow. Long day tomorrow.
Yeah.
Get your hot tea and your lozenges handy.
You're right.
Yeah. I was trying to rest my voice a little bit over the weekend, but four games last week in 5 days.
Yeah.
The vocals should be warmed up, right? I always almost lose my voice at the end of the basketball season.
Yes.
It's hanging in there this morning. It's not great, but it's okay. But by next Monday, it'll be really interesting to see how the old vocals are doing.
I'm liking that. I'm going to see how it is. We'll give you a vocals grade, as far as how they sound throughout the week. We'll test it on the morning show on Thursday and Friday.
Jeez, I'm so excited.
Yes, that's right.
Thank you.
A scale. It's got to be scaled here.
Dan, you're just pleasing me every way, shape, and form this morning.
I know,
really exciting.
I know.
Really great.
Seaver's carrying over from the break here.
Show today brought to you by our friends at Coral Canyon Golf Course. It is fantastic. Have you played? It got a little rain last night in southern Utah.
Yeah, finally.
And I'm sure that grass just went whoosh. Hey, did you notice all the trees? I think the trees got tricked into thinking it was spring, and then we get this little cold front rain. Like I think maybe spring is not sprung yet.
It hasn't
Did the
sprung
groundhog see his shadow? Did Puxatawny Phil?
Or he
No?
always sees
We got
his
6
shadow.
more weeks of
Because
winter.
there's all the cameras and lights. How is he not going to see his shadow?
Right.
I've always thought that's the biggest sham. Because you've got cameras, lighting stuff, all these reporters. He comes out of this little hole, and obviously with all those lights on him, he's going to see his shadow every time. So
6 more weeks of winter.
6 more weeks of winter. That's right. It was always the death nail on the East Coast to know that snow and ice was going to be around for longer.
So in your conspiracy theory,
Yes.
who is behind the hoax? Is it the groundhog or is it the news networks?
The news.
The news network.
We already knew they were all dirty.
Yeah.
Come on now.
That's right.
This
They
is
just-
not breaking news on CNN.
That's right. It's
Can't believe everything you hear on the news.
It's a
Brought to you by
conspiracy
Paul Ratliff.
between the groundhog and the weathermen and the weather girls because they need snow to drive intrigue to their broadcasts on the Weather Channel. Because why would you care about a weather broadcast that's 78 and sunny? You got 6 more weeks of winter because of this groundhog. You got all these fun broadcasts saying, we got a foot of snow coming, or we got 6 inches of snow coming. So back on the East Coast, when there's snow on the forecast, people are dialed into the weather. So the groundhog and the weather people might be in cahoots together, I think.
Show today brought to you by Game Day Men's Health. And if you are looking to get more energy, look better, feel better, they've got a bunch of sexual performance packages. They've got testosterone free tests. If you have never had your T levels tested, you should. So go check it out. GameDayMen'sHealth.com/St. George. Or you can call or text for your T test for free. The month of love, 435-265-4223. All right, let's. We haven't had a set piece today. Let's do it. Let's do some Would You Rather. All right, let's bring in Tara.
All right.
TA's got
Here
the
we go.
questions.
Yes, courtesy of Michael.
Michael,
Here we
behind the
go.
scenes, prepping.
And this is a Canada versus USA segment.
Uh-oh.
All
We're
right.
Olympiad.
prefacing, hockey.
He's our Canadian import.
Right. All right. Would you rather Tim Hortons or Dunkin' Donuts?
Ooh, okay. I'll go first if you're not ready.
I'll go Dunkin'.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
But it's not because of the donuts, because of the coffee. I like Dunkin's coffee.
Okay.
I have bought it a ton of times from the store. I actually
Yes.
prefer Dunkin' coffee over the big guy's coffee, Mr. Starbucks.
Oh, okay. I actually agree with you on that take. Dunkin', a big East Coast kind of cult. People love Dunkin' out there.
They have a French curler. Have you had a French curler lately, Paulie? They have one at Dunkin'.
Oh, they do.
Do you know the French curlers? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
You have no idea.
No concept.
You've never
of what
had a French curler.
is.
Okay.
I'm good with Tara's stuffed bagel bites she used to bring in. Those things
Yeah,
are
those are
amazing. They
amazing,
do
Oh,
right?
good-
that's right.
Yeah.
Stuff with cream cheese.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, the everything bagel bites.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Those are great. Those little
What's
bites.
your answer?
I'm Dunkin' as well.
Okay.
I don't even know what the other one is.
Tim Hortons.
Never even heard of it.
Never heard it. Oh.
Yeah, it's
I've had it.
they're back east a
Yeah.
lot, kind of in the northeast as well. He probably knows them from in Canada. Aren't they up in Canada pretty thick?
Maybe
Yeah,
they're
so-
better. I just haven't had them, so it's hard for me to.
Well, you got to
pick
go
them.
with
You
what
can't
you
compare.
know, so
Yeah.
you got to go Dunkin'.
All
We're
right.
all going Dunkin'.
Okay.
Should I look at bringing a Tim Hortons into St. George? Like, we don't
Maybe.
have enough donut shops.
Start that franchise. Yeah.
Michael's giving
Yeah,
us the
Michael's
double
getting
thumbs
the
up.
yeah. Two
He wants-
enthusiastic thumbs up from Michael.
This must be good.
It must be good, yeah.
Where's the closest Tim Hortons?
I'm going to look on their store
Maybe
locator.
Vegas.
Hold on, buddy.
Because, is there one in Vegas? If there's not one in Vegas or Salt Lake, then I don't know how we get to try this delicious. I mean, I am all about donuts.
Locations, we're
Like,
finding
do
it right
I have
now.
to fly somewhere?
Locations,
Can I
locations.
order online? Will it still taste good like 24 hours later if I overnight it?
I doubt it.
I don't think that's going to
Because it's
work.
got to be fresh, right? To
Yeah.
really enjoy it for the very first time. You can't even find a store
Well, I'm
locator.
looking for it. I'm looking for the store locator.
Well, yeah, I know, but this is live radio, so we don't have time to stall for you in the
right.
middle of a set
All right,
piece.
no worries.
Okay,
We'll
we'll
look it
move
up some
on.
other time. All right.
Okay, would you rather USA Olympic hockey or Canada Olympic hockey?
Well, I mean USA because I like Jack Eichel. I want to see Jack win a gold medal.
I was actually talking to Tara pre-show. I feel like Jack should get the C for the U.S.
Yeah,
I think he
Jack-
should be the captain.
Kind of got jacked on that.
He did. Austin Matthews shouldn't be the captain of the U.S. team, but that's a topic for another day. I think that Canada will win the gold, but I would rather go U.S. because I'm an American.
Is the gold medal game Thursday?
Let me check that real quick.
Because it would be nice if it was Thursday because we could go watch that
could
because we
watch
have an
it.
off day and it would be
Be
like
really
a day
cool.
game.
yeah,
It's the 22nd, I believe.
22nd. Mm-hmm. Okay, so
What is
gold
that,
medal
Sunday?
game is Sunday.
Sunday.
Sunday is the
Yep.
gold medal game.
Okay.
Yep.
Should-
we
should we
will
go-
have a game.
The women?
USA Wednesday plays TBD. We'll find that out.
Oh, man. TBD
Well,
is
thanks
really
for
good.
all the information.
I can only give you the information that I have here. So at 1:10 p.m. they play to be determined.
They do play on Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Yeah,
yes.
we won't have time to
Oh,
watch
geez.
that.
And then the women play Thursday.
In
and
the gold
then,
medal game against Canada. That's Thursday?
Thursday
Okay, so
is
we'd
the
have the
women's
women.
game. And then Friday,
Have you been
the
following the
semifinals.
girl with her brothers? She has the three brothers. Have you been
I
following
don't think I've heard that
the
story.
U.S. women's hockey player? I forget her name now. My wife has been following this whole saga, and these guys are just getting nutty on social media. They're all red, white. They're like just like what you want to be at the Olympics, right?
Yeah.
These weird get-ups and they're running into the arena and they're getting fans to chase after them and firing everybody up over there. And it's these three brothers of one of the sisters on the team. I can't remember her name. I'd have to look it up. But you got to check these brothers out. They're actually very entertaining. At least it caught my wife's attention. And my wife never watches hockey, but she watches hockey players' brothers. I don't know what that means. She's like, have you seen this, Devin? I'm like, no, I haven't. So I spent like 20 minutes watching all their reels and all their funny stuff. And they actually are very entertaining. I digress. All right, where are we going next?
All right, let's see. Would you rather the Blue Jays or Dodgers better regular season record 2026?
Blue Jays.
Yeah.
Over the Dodgers?
100%, and then 100% more, and then twice on Sunday. 100%. There's no luxury tax in baseball. You can spend whatever you want, and it drives me absolutely berserk to think that the Dodgers just keep buying themselves player after player after World Series after World Series. And here's this team in Toronto doing it the right way with a bunch of guys you haven't heard of, and they almost beat them. I would much rather see Toronto.
I would, yeah, but I don't.
Of course,
think
they're
that
an
they're
AL
gonna have a
team.
better
I would
regular
root for
season.
Toronto every day except for when they play the Mariners.
There
Yeah.
you go.
But
I would too.
Are we not? Do we not have World Series fatigue from the Dodgers yet?
Yes.
Oh, we do.
Okay,
Absolutely.
I mean, it feels like Tom Brady's Patriots all over again.
It does.
But
But it's an
realistically,
uncapped.
I think the Dodgers are going to have a better regular season.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you. He was still puking.
It's still like spewing. Yeah,
Sorry,
Yeah.
Dodger fans, you've had your day in the sun.
Yeah,
give me somebody
I
else.
agree. Yeah,
I want
I
the
do
parody,
like
too.
watching Shohei, though. He's a freak. I'm not
He's
gonna.
awesome, but man, it's got to be somebody else. The best team money can buy is frustrating. That's why I was rooting so fervently for a team in the middle of the payroll like the Mariners. I mean, they had a mid-range payroll, not top 5, not top 10, I don't think. So I was rooting for them so hard to win because it just feels like a real baseball team that brings up prospects and makes some key trades and free agent signings, not their entire team.
Right.
It's just multi-billion-dollar roster. I mean, this is just insane. I'm so sick of the Dodgers.
I am too. As a Padres fan, I am very, very sick of the Dodgers.
That's right.
Yeah, I mean, and I'm picking the Blue Jays, who broke my heart in the Mariners
Yes.
in the ALCS. But look, I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is.
All right.
Moving on.
Would you rather Ferrari or Lamborghini? Tesla.
Tara's got an allegiance.
I don't think I'll ever own a Tesla. It just, I have
Just too fast for you.
No. He can't do the charging. Like,
Oh,
he
dude,
can't wait.
Are you kidding me? Like, you have to go on a trip and you have to stop and sit there for a half an hour. That is the most stupid, idiotic thing I've ever heard
You
of.
have kids. You
you're
need
gonna poke
bathroom
at the
breaks
bear
and
over
like
there.
food and
They
stuff
can pee in
anyway.
a bottle. We got places to be.
In a bottle, your girls can't.
Come on, your dad never made you do that?
No,
Oh my gosh, you were pampered as a youngster in Idaho.
I'm a girl. I can't pee in a bottle.
Yes, you can.
No, I can't.
Yes, you can.
This is a great topic.
Oh, my
It is
gosh.
absolutely 100% possible.
It is physically possible.
No,
But
it is much more
Work
difficult.
on your aim.
Okay.
Get a
is
wide
terrible, yeah.
mouth
Get a go
Gatorade
girl.
bottle.
Okay. Yeah, get a huge bottle, maybe.
Yeah, one of those big iced teas with the big lids.
Hey, yeah, that's on you if I mess
Get a
up your
pocket knife.
backseat.
You're from Idaho. Cut the top off the can. I don't care. We got places to be. I'm not going to sit and charge for an hour.
my
I
gosh.
don't think I
It's
will
not
ever.
an hour. It's like 20 minutes.
it's not bad. I've taken a lot of trips with her in it, and it's solid.
No, thank you.
You wait 20 minutes. I got stuff that I got to take care of during little breaks and
Exactly.
stoppages. So I like the
I'm
stops.
sorry. I'm sorry. I have friends that drive the Cybertruck. I think it's the most ugly. I think you should lose your man card if you drive a Cybertruck.
Look at this.
It is weak sauce, dude.
Oh, man.
And
He's just shouting them today.
And I have heard how great it is and how the storage is fantastic and how much power it's got. And I will never drive it.
That's okay.
I will never drive it.
Wow.
Never drive it.
Well, now we
That's
know
like-
where he stands.
Yeah.
Look, I mean,
Okay,
would
so
I
bad
buy
Ferrari or Lamborghini?
would I buy a Tesla for my 16-year-old daughter to just zip around town? Maybe, maybe, but for me, no.
You need to go, buddy.
I don't want. Do you, Paulie? Do you really think that I am the type of person that's going to sit in charge?
I know you're not a sit in charge guy.
No, you're the type of guy that is
I'm gonna
like
get where I'm
late because you
going.
have to like fill up your car with gas.
Yeah,
Like, I ran out of gas.
And we're going to time it. We're going to pit stop it. We're going to be in and out in under 60 seconds. We're going to fuel. We're going to use
he's
the
like the
bathroom.
NASCAR crew.
I know.
All right. 3 3 minutes and 53 seconds back on the freeway.
You're going to spend $120 and I spend nothing.
I should have been They cost a charge.
No, I have free supercharging
Yeah,
for life.
well, you paid for that.
No,
Yes, you did. You wrapped it into the payment of the car. Don't kid yourself.
Okay.
Don't kid. You can try to sell that to
All
other
right, buddy.
people. They're not going to sell that to me.
He just,
Okay.
he just made that clear to me.
Too
So
smart.
next time we go to the Mammoth game, you're right. I still have to pay you because you wrapped it into your payment.
Into my payment.
That's
There
right.
we
It's
go.
not
Thank-
truly free.
yeah, thank
so
you,
I will
Dev.
take care of
So
her
I can-
because of you.
Yeah. Well, maybe you should drive yourself, big boy.
I don't like doing that. It's lonely.
Yeah. Okay. What was the question?
Ferrari
Lamborghini or
Ferrari or
Ferrari?
Lamborghini?
Man, I've never really.
Those Lambo
I see 'em.
SUVs are cool.
I see them around, and I think I like them. Like they're cool, but they're not even on my radar to buy one. I will go Lambo.
yeah,
Okay.
I like the Lambo SUV. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm too big for the.
They have a
little-
Lambo
little
SUV.
They do. Yeah, they got a I don't know if it's a 4-door or 2-door, but it's definitely a cool looking.
The
SUV.
2025 Urus.
Yes.
You could pick one up used 300 miles on eBay right now for $369,511.
All right. Whenever some
you
of
go.
my big ideas come through, then
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that.
The idea guy. Here we go.
It looks like it's too round. It's just too it's too round. It's fine.
Yeah.
But
I
for
think it looks
300
good.
It's fine, but I'm not paying $369,000 for that.
Yeah.
I'd rather have
You
spend
could get a Tesla.
You
$100,000
could get a Tesla.
and get a Range Rover. Those are the most sporty looking cars out there. I think.
Yeah.
The Urus.
Okay.
That's what this SUV is called.
The Urus, huh?
You're out on it.
I'm out.
All right.
I'm out.
All
I
right.
switched to Ferrari
Okay.
Oh, okay.
because of this stupid SUV.
Oh,
Dang,
the
wow.
thing I like, he's out on.
Yeah.
So he switches to
Isn't
Ferrari.
Ferrari in Cars, the movie? They have Ferrari in there. I'm gonna
think
switch.
so, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. How about a bonus ball?
Yeah, bonus ball. Go ahead.
Okay, would you rather your best friend or Leon Draisaitl as your bridesmaid?
Best friend all day long.
Did you guys see that?
Did you see the
Matthew
thing from
Tkachuk?
Tkachuk? Yeah.
Yeah.
He said they had it everywhere, but Olympic
He
video
was
gets
chirping him.
scrubbed quickly. So he said, hey, Leon, always the bridesmaid, never the bride.
Yep.
So-
Always the bridesmaid, Leon, never the bride.
I did see the Kachuk brothers supporting the U.S. women's team at the last
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah.
game.
Like those Tkachuk
A lot of
guys.
celebrities in the stands.
Yeah, there is. This has been one of the kind of a high Q rating Olympics. A lot of stars
I
making their
like
way
that
over there.
Harvey girl on the USA team too. She was the youngest ever 4 years ago. Hardly played, and now she's the star. I think it's a great story.
That is
Oh,
a
yeah.
great story.
Great story. All right. A little would you rather. Keeping it light. Let's come back. We'll get you ready. This is kind of our preview segment. Coming up next are the 4A state bracket because we're not going to have a show tomorrow. We're going to be setting up for bringing you all of the action on KSLSports.com. And if it's got a Region 9 team in it, it's coming at you right here on the Fan Sports Network. We'll be back. Come back. We got to get an update with Paulie on his weight loss journey with Soda Weight Loss. Show today brought to you by Soda Weight Loss. Back in a flash. Men's Health, our friends at One Health, family-focused primary care clinic serving all ages right here in St. George. One Health, Dixie Primary Care. They aren't just a clinic, they're your medical home, helping individuals and families stay healthy year after year. And, of course, in the Finley Hyundai studio, one other sponsor. Paulie, tell everybody what's going on with our friends at Soda Weight Loss.
Yeah, let's listen up here, champions. Tired of playing defense against the scale. Shots and drugs, they're like a never-ending season. Endless refills, endless bills. No championship ring in sight. But Soda Weight Loss. We're talking game changer here, ladies and gentlemen. Join the winning team at Soda, the real food expert nutritionist, coach us in your corner every step of the way. No injections, no drugs, no lifetime dependency. You train hard for a short time, drop the weight fast, then score lifelong habits that keep it off forever. Short time in, long time win. Soda Weight Loss. To get started, sodaweightloss.com or 866-800-SODA, S-O-T-A. Join us for a short time to have results that last a lifetime.
Some little birdie told me you let go of a few pounds last week.
I did. One of my better weeks so far. So
congratulations.
Really getting better as the program goes on. The boot camp stage was hard, but we're out of that, and we're kind of moving on to the next phase. Few more foods being allowed now, so that's awesome. So
good stuff.
Getting better for me.
Nice having that nutritionist.
It is. Had the call on Saturday. They gave me some suggestions for our road trip. Obviously, we're going to be eating some fast food in some places like that, some dinners. I'm going to have to be sending a lot of menus this week. So
nice that you have that resource.
That's
though.
right. It's a good resource to have.
All right, tell everybody where to go one more time.
866-800-SOTA over the phone or soda, SOTA, weightloss.com.
A couple burning questions regarding the state tournament. We only have a few minutes here. Girls bracket, Paulie. Do you have a beat on the girls bracket? We got
Dixie.
You like the Dixie girls?
I like the Dixie girls.
You going chalk. Rock
Yes.
chalk, number one seed.
Rock chalk.
If there is it an all Region 9 state championship in your estimation?
Pineview Dixie is very possible in my opinion.
Okay.
So I would say yes.
Okay.
Via on Pineview is a stud.
Pineview can beat Mountain Crest in the winner of Green Canyon Ridgeline. They would be facing potentially Dixie, Snow Canyon, or Desert Hills. They're all on the other side of that bracket. So Pineview actually got to really like their draw, that they don't have to go through a Region 9 team until the state championship.
Yeah, that's a great draw.
Yeah. They beat Skyview 52-44. They play Mountain Crest, who clobbered Park City. That's the 3-6 seed. That's a big game. But Paulie likes Dixie. The Desert Hills Snow Canyon game. Man, I watched the double overtime regular season game. I'm really excited about that one. That's the nightcap tomorrow night. And we'll be bringing that one to you.
When's the tip time on that one?
9:10 p.m.
9:10.
9:10. Yep. On the boys' side, tomorrow morning, we get the party started early. We'll be on the air with the pregame show. No show tomorrow because we got to be over there setting up cameras and getting ready and filling out books and getting quotes and doing interviews. And we'll be at Weaver State on the road. But we will have a show for you on Thursday and Friday to talk more about what we see on Wednesday. Dixie will host Mountain View. Mountain View upset Cottonwood. Great draw for the Flyers and Coach Roberts.
Big upset by Mountain View.
But you can't be like, well, great draw. I mean, they had to do something well. They beat Cottonwood 76-72. So this team can obviously score some points.
Yeah, and they could be a Cinderella. You know, they could be a team that makes a run. So you just got to, they're hot. They've obviously upset one team, and they're looking to keep doing it. So you got to put out the flames and win when you should win, and the Flyers should win.
And that was a Cottonwood team that lost a heartbreaker in the state championship to Payson last year.
Yeah.
Of course, Payson not a 4A team anymore. They got bumped up to 5A. After that Dixie game, it'll be Provost Skyview, and that'll be the only boys game that we don't have a dog in the fight in the Region 9 team playing in it. But very interesting because Provo just ran away and hid from Snow Canyon over the weekend. And we'll see if Skyview can get anything for Provo. I thought Judge looked really good in the game I called against Desert Hills. They won by, I think it was 19, but they lose by 12 to Provo. So Provo looking like the number one seed. That'll be an intriguing game. Pineview and Timpanogos will be at 12:50. The 2-seed Panthers. Timpanogos got a kid that averages almost 24 a game. That one will be tough, but I think still winnable for Pineview. As much as people love Timpanogos and they didn't want to see him in their quadrant, Pineview still is the favorite in that game.
Pineview, the 2 seed. At the end of the day, 2-10 matchup. You feel like you have a good chance to win if you're Coach Amico. This team's getting better throughout the season. Ethan Ott's been a revelation, being in the starting lineup for the later stretch of the year. I feel like he's given them something they didn't have. Riker Summer coming back healthy. I mean, Pineview's getting right at the right time, right in the state tournament going into Weber State.
And then 2:30, the last boys game in the afternoon slate, Region 9 showdown, head-to-head. Hurricane, the 6 seed, Crimson, the 3 seed. They split the regular season meetings.
Big game.
Both teams winning on the opposing team's court. This one, neutral site, should be electric. Going to be a lot of fun. Crimson, the outright Region 9 champs, but Hurricane running hot. All right, great show. We'll see you from Weber State. You guys enjoy your Tuesday, everybody. See you next time on The Drive.